Hello everyone, this is Doxx from the Block Ape Scissors community, and I'm here with a small video about the game mode Classic within the Block Ape Scissors. Um, there were a few questions about what these moves actually do. People didn't understand the full content of the guide. That's okay. We're going to break it down, and we're just going to see. If you have more questions, you can always ask them on Telegram or on our Discord servers. We have a great team of moderators that can always assist you if you have problems or do not understand mechanics in the game. So let's just jump into it and see where we go. So if we look at the how to play guide for Classic in the game itself, it has a few things. There are three phases in Block Ape Scissors. The jungle phase has three movements. After that, you have the forest phase. It has one movement. Then you have the river phase. It also has one movement. This makes out one round within the game. There are currently 5 rounds in the Block Ape Scissor games. If there is no winner at the end of round 5, an additional tiebreaker round will decide the winner. So basically, after that, you just play. Whoever wins the first hand wins the game. I have a small video about this. Let me just get it up here. And it will show you about the forest phase, the jungle phase, the river phase, and basically the tiebreaker round on how that would look like and what it could do for you. So here we go. So first you have the jungle phase, then you have the forest phase, and then the river phase. So those are basically the three phases you'll see within the game until you win the round. Um, let's see how a tiebreaker would look like. So you're round 5, you're tying because then you have the tiebreaker. So whoever wins this round wins the match. Boom, there you go. So that's not hard. I think the hardest part within these games are understanding the movements, the special moves like the wilds, the alphas. What do they do? With classic mode, it's pretty simple. But when you go to chaos mode or you go to god mode, um, it's more tactics come into play than with classic mode. With classic mode, it's pretty simple. If we go back to see what the Block Ape Scissors site says itself, then if we look, we have the wilds. Wilds draw with core moves, acting as a wild card of the game. Well, actually, it's just if you put in a wild, it copies the move of the opponent. So if I put in a wild, they come in with a rock, then it's actually rock against rock. If they come in with scissors, it's actually scissors against scissors. So you just draw their move. Um, then you have the alphas, and I'll come back to the wilds with the alphas. If someone would play alpha and you play wild, alphas trump both core moves and wilds. So make sure you use these strategically or you will run out quickly. Well, that's true because you do not get a lot of wilds. I believe in classic mode it's only one alpha move per round, per phase, let's put it that way. So basically, if I put in a wild, my opponent will put in an alpha. The alpha will always win for core moves and the wilds. Um, if my opponent would throw in an alpha and I would throw in an alpha, then it would just draw the match. So I have a small example of what that would look like. There we go. So basically, I'm playing against Eddie. So I throw in an alpha. He throws in rock. I win the round. So it's 2-2. I do not know what's going to play. So I throw in a wild and I copy his move and I draw out a tie in this match. So that's basically what these two moves do for the whole mode of Classic. So if we go back a bit, there we go. If I use a wild, it would copy his move. So he throws in a rock. That makes my wild move also a rock. And you tie, no matter what. So if we go back to the alpha, just to make everything clear, I throw in my alpha, and unless he throws in his own alpha, it would draw the match as well. If he throws in a wild, I will win the match, and if he throws any core movements, I will win the match as well. So that's why if you look at here, I'm behind 1 point, so I really want to make this round count in the forced phase. So I get one move. I throw in my alpha first, so I know I can win this move or destroy his alpha together with mine. So that's what my plan was. I throw in the alpha, I win it, I draw it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm not going to take any chance because I'm not feeling the vibe. I do not think I can win this round. So I just want to make this a draw. So I throw in a wild, and I make sure I just have my second chance in the second round, the second phase. And that's how we play it. So, let's see. Well, and that's basically it. That's how we play classic mode. It's not very hard. We'll be discussing chaos mode and god mode. They're a bit more complicated, and it will take a little bit more time. So if you have questions, you can ask them in the comment section below or jump on our Discord, Telegram, and ask us anything you want. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.